What is going on, family? It is Click-Filet, and today we're going to be talking about something you might be missing in your house or houses that could be giving you a damage buff in Mutations and the New World, and that is trophies. All right, let's talk about combat trophies, but I want to make sure you understand you do not have to have the highest cost house in order to have these. There's no benefit for trophies, so just know it's better to have 3, but I'll get into that in a moment. And you don't actually have to be a certain level to have trophies. You just need to own a house or houses. So here are the 3 trophies that I would recommend. So this is the basic corrupted combat trophy. If you notice right away, it gives you a 4% damage when fighting against corrupted. That means in the whole open world and in expedition, it's a permanent bonus. Second one you're going to want is the basic ancient combat trophy. Again, that gives you another 4% damage against all those wonderful skeleton archers that love to shoot you in the back, and expeditions like Lazarus. And for the third one, I would use basic lost combat trophy, especially if you want to do barnacles or do some mutations. This again grants another 4% damage when fighting against lost. So the benefit of having 3 houses, having a trophy of each type in each house, means it stacks. So with their power combined, you just upped your damage score by 12%. Now these trophies can be crafted in 3 levels: minor, basic, and major. Each one has a different percentage. So at this point, you're probably wondering how to get your hands on those sweet trophies. Well, you can of course hit the market, see how much the minor, basic, and the major is going for, which is usually quite a bit of gold. But if you're like me, I wanted to see what crafting was like for this. And of course, when I hear crafting, I usually want to shrivel in a corner and die. But I went ahead and put on that flannel, went out, took down some trees, killed some vicious animals along the way, and got my furnishing up to 75, which is needed to create the minor trophy. All right, so you're above level 75, you will be able to see your minor combat trophies appear on your workshop. You'll notice also that the ingredients stay the same between these: lumber, steel, maple, and then the only thing that changes is the moat. So this is life moat for corrupted. For lost, it's going to be death moat. Ancient, it'll be soul moat. The other 2 trophies I do recommend is Anger Earth, especially if you're going to do Genesis mutations. This changes to Earth mode. And Wildlife, I believe, is good for Brim because of those scorpions. That gives you that same buff, but it does take fire modes. As you scroll down here, I'm only going to see one of these basic corrupted combat trophies. It does require a level of 150, and I believe the major one actually requires a level of 200. So that's why it's great to have some sort of crafter in your company. It looks like I almost have the materials here just to create it, but you will need, one tip, you will need the actual minor one crafted in order to create the basic. You also need the basic one crafted in order to make the major one. So just keep that in mind. The only thing that changes with the basics is this piece right here. So again, it would all be weirdwood plank, star metal ingots, oak stain, and then this one would change depending on which trophy you're trying to create. So overall, I would recommend having these for the open world and especially for mutations, because you will have that extra damage output. Well, everyone, I hope this was a helpful video. If you wouldn't mind helping me build this channel by giving a like and a subscribe, maybe a comment, I do appreciate it. It's just a couple clicks away, no pun intended. Also, there is a link to a cheat sheet in the description below that will show you some tank builds, DPS builds, and healer builds, making it easier to find the items you need and who drops them. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out, and we will see you in the next video.